Femi Falana have finally come out to clear the air about this very dark man and Bobrisky issues that have been trending for weeks now. Please, if you come across this video, don't miss out from this update because he have exposed a lot of things. This our vibrant lawyer have poured out his mind and he has said a lot of things in this viral video. Please, if you are coming across this update, please help me and spread it, share it, so that others can still listen to this trending video and stay updated. Please enjoy it. I'll be back to react on it.
How do you respond to the allegations made by Very Dark Man about your involvement in securing a pardon for Bobrisky in exchange for 10 million naira? And why did you describe the claim as infantile radicalism?
Well, I have tried as much as possible not to embark on any action that could be misunderstood when allegations are made against my person. I try to respond without losing my temper. In this particular instance, I was provoked, highly provoked. But I can always control my emotion. Members of my immediate family and extended family were a bit worried. Because for them, you don't deserve this, but they know what I do. But I explained to them, I assure you, at the end of the day, I will not disappoint you. Because, in fact, I think I was telling my wife that all these allegations are, in the words of Shakespeare, a tale told by an idiot, full of sand and fury, signifying nothing. As a policy, we do not collect fees to write letters for pardon. It's not part of our system because we do not profit from the misfortune of other people or the tragedy of people. No. And it doesn't cost us anything. Once we identify a case of mistrial, a case of injustice, or a case of subversion of the judicial system, we intervene. We do our homework, carry out our research, and write letters. In the last 42 years of my legal practice, I have never ever demanded for a kobo to write a letter of pardon for anybody. And my work in this area is not limited to Nigeria. No. The last one, the last case of pardon that we handled, 6 Nigerians among 20, they were brought to the Kirikiri Correctional Center in 2002 through a prison exchange program. 6 of them were forgotten in the prison. A lawyer had taken up their matter pro bono and had traveled from the High Court to the Supreme Court. They lost the case. So when their family members came to me, I studied the case. And I contacted a human rights body in Thailand where they were brought, who investigated and discovered, to my utter chagrin, that those guys were pardoned in 2017. Meanwhile, they were still languishing in Kirikiri Correctional Center in 2022. From there, I contacted our ambassador in Thailand to forward the instruments to me, because he too confirmed my finding, but he said, Mr. Falana, I cannot pass them to you directly. Why don't you go through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs? I contacted the then Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Oyama. Mr. Jeffrey Oyama, a fine gentleman, totally committed to the defense of the rights of Nigerians. And what he simply asked me, Femi, what do I do? I mean, what do you want? I said, no, I'm sending a letter to you requesting for copies of the royal pardon granted to 6 Nigerians languishing in prison custody here. He himself is a lawyer. He too was flabbergasted. He assured me that he would do the needful. And as soon as he got my letter, he sent it to Thailand. The instruments of pardon were brought to Nigeria. I did a letter addressed to the then Minister of Foreign Affairs, Interior, Ogbeni Raouf Aregbesola. On the day he received the letter, he ordered the authorities of the correctional center, Kirikiri Correctional Center, to release them.
So these are just 6 among...
Only 2 of them came here to thank me, because we don't go after, those who have benefited from our human rights activity or work.
So in other words, these were just 6 among the 280 beneficiaries which you stated, and you have not collected a single kobo.
You see, under the military, in 1991, 12 young persons that the media referred to them as kid robbers were convicted in Lagos and sentenced to death. We identified a case of mistrial because they were charged with conspiracy and armed robbery. We discovered that the 12 young people did not speak a common language. Some of them are Ghanaians, some Togolese, and some Nigerians. In fact, some Beninite. So, and you must speak a common language before you can establish a case of conspiracy. We took it up. The Ghanaian chambers went to court, and the court said there was an ouster clause. The jurisdiction of the court had been ousted. So we had problems to save them. Yet we all agreed we must do everything to save the lives of these young people. I then suggested to Chief Gani Fawemi that we could go via the African Charter. He said, Femi, why don't you try? We sent a petition to the African Commission. We now file an action under the African Charter in the Lagos High Court, holding at Ikeja here. The trial judge, Justice Eniola Lunge, gave an order while granting leave for the enforcement of their fundamental rights. Order that the granting of stay shall operate as a stay of action pending the determination of the suit.
Welcome back and thanks for watching this video. But before you leave, I would like you to subscribe to this channel so that anytime we upload new videos, you get a notification message. Also, I would like you to like, comment and share this video so that others out there can still partake of these very updates that have been trending online. Thanks and see you in my next video. Thank you.